Tedious, a name we all know. He made a spreadsheet full of tasks that enable players to explore every aspect of RuneScape. He made this spreadsheet public for all of us to use. I mean to take this challenge head on and complete every task he has to throw at me. The journey ahead is long, and I know it may take years, but I will finish this spreadsheet, one task at a time. This is GenerateKats. Hello everyone, this is my new account, GenerateKats. I will be doing something along the lines of Tedious's series. I know obviously he's doing it and a lot of people have been doing this, but I love his series. I absolutely love it, and huge shout out to Tedious. I will leave a link in the description. He kindly shares his Excel spreadsheet that has all the tasks in them. And if you have not checked out his series, check it out. It is such a good series. It is so cool. And basically I'm going to be doing that. So let's hop right into this and generate a first task. So this is the spreadsheet. So you have a generate task, the current task, and then complete task. You have the account progress, easy, medium, hard, and elite. We're going to be in the easy section. So let's go ahead and generate the first task. Get a red satchel. So the rules of this account are basically I'm only allowed to train skills when I have to go for them. So for this first task, get a red satchel, we actually have to complete the Tower of Life quest, which has a 10 construction requirement. So we're going to hop right into this and we are going to scroll straight down and we are going to do the Daddy's Home quest right off the bat. Let's get right into it. All right, so in order to do Daddy's Home, we need a little bit of money. So we're going to go ahead and run through the Stronghold security quick, just to get the 10k GP so we can go ahead and do Daddy's Home by getting the nails we need and the bolts of cloth. All right, we bought ourselves a whole inventory of wines, so let's go ahead and run through this. Similar to Tedious, I will be training farming as I go, just because I don't want the farming grinds to basically put a standstill to the account. I should make it known too that I do not care if I lose my hardcore status. I just did that for the fun of it, just to see how long I can last realistically. If I die, I'm not ending the account. It's just something to have. I know I'm going to die at some point, so not the end of the world to me. So if we lose it, we lose it. If we don't, whatever. That's 5k on the account. Let's go get the last 5k. I'm not going to bother with the boots. I don't really need them. All right, and here we have our last 5k. We have 10k on the account. Only used one wine and a shrimp, so that's not too bad. Let's home telly and get over to Barrack and do Daddy's Home. So now that I'm looking at what all I have to do, I actually have to kill spidines, which is a mix of raw sardines and deadly red spiders. So because of that, I'm going to make sure I have the fishing level for it so I can get some fishing experience. And I also need to get some combat experience because I do have to beat them, and they're level 42. The max hit of 5, so I need to train some combat stats up, so we're going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, and that's 5 fishing. We can now catch sardines, so let's go bond up the account. I've stayed free to play just to get some basic levels, just so there's less chance of me dying. So as you can see, I have some combat stats. I have quite a bit of raw chickens, bones, beef, and cowhide in the bank, so it took a lot longer than I thought, but now we are going to bond up and do Waterfall Quest and Death Plateau for some easy combat experience. Alright, we're officially on a members world. Let's go and get some red spider eggs. That's out of the way. Alright, and that's enough red spider eggs for me. Let's get out of here. Quick powers do not work in the wilderness. Great. Let's run out of here then. Alright, while we're in Barrack, we're going to do Daddy's Home mini quest to get that construction level pretty quick. And then the resources in that, we'll be able to get level 10 construction really quick. So no problem. Let's go ahead and do that. And that's the Daddy's Home mini quest completed. Really wish there was like a pop-up for it, but you can see it's done. And that's Waterfall quest completed, which brings us to 31 strength and 31 attack. So now we can go do the Tower of Life quest once we get our construction levels, so let's do that. And it's level 10 construction, so let's go ahead and do this quest. Alright, that's the Tower of Life completed. I believe gives us 6 crafting, 5 thieving, and 14 construction. Very nice. Let's go get the stuff we need to get that red satchel. Alright, we got all the food we essentially have on the whole account. And we're going to do exactly the drop rate. It's roughly 6. So we'll do 6 of them until we get the red satchel. Well, the good news is we can hit it, but it is tearing through us. Oh, we can hit 5s now. Nice. Alright, well, we got 2 kills and we're out of food already, so let's go bank, I guess. I do think I am able to bury these bones since it is part of the task, so we're going to go ahead and bury them. And of course, using, you know, wines, which makes it a lot harder for my attacks to hit. Well, it's not the red satchel, but we got the tea flask, so that's something, I guess. Not the item we need, though. And there we go, task completed. We got the red satchel. So let's go generate a new task. Alright, well, that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to, so let's go ahead and complete our first task. Don't even get up to 1%. Oh well. Let's see what the next one is. Get 1 unique dark totem piece as ancient shard. I'm gonna have to look this one up. I've never actually actively gone for these, so. Alright, I feel like we've taken this as far as we can with just wines, so we're actually going to steal cakes now that we have level 5 thieving, since we did that quest. So let's go ahead and get some cakes, and then we will go kill some skeletons. Alright, and that's 15 thieving from stealing cakes. I figured I'd go that far. It should be more than enough food for at least this task, probably the next one. Hopefully we get it pretty quick though. Well, that's awkward. Got stacked up by freaking skeletons. Well, we're 2 tasks in, and yeah, we lost our hardcore status. Like I said, I'm not ending this series there. I'm gonna keep going. I knew I was gonna lose it eventually, and I knew it was gonna be something dumb. So we're normal Iron Man now. Hey, we got our first upgrade in a long time. Iron Metal. I say long time. For you, it's been like 2 minutes. For me, it's been like 4 hours. With this kill, that will be our first ever prayer level on the account. And a lot of you might be wondering why I kept the bones from before, from the chickens and cows. It was because I didn't feel like it was technically part of the task. Same with not cooking them. Like, I didn't feel like it was part of the task. Like, I didn't feel... Because I don't need combat experience, you know? But it was really helpful. It would have taken 6 years to do that task without any combat stats at all, other than the stuff I got from Waterfall Quest. So I figured it was definitely worth it, and I was able to survive and keep my hardcore status intact, ironically. So I didn't want to cheat and bury all the bones and stuff like that. So they're just going to sit in the bank until I get a task that requires cooking and prayer / crafting for the cowhides. So upon talking to the guys in Tedious's clan chat, I have recently discovered I cheated. I'm apparently not supposed to do waterfall quests at all. I'm going to go ahead and make it an exception, though. I really don't want to start over. I actually bought a lot of membership for this account already, and I don't want to just waste that money and start a new account. So I'm going to make an exception for it. The same thing with Daddy's Home, but it's a mini quest, so we're going to allow that as well. I will not be finishing quests unless it is required for a step now. I have the full facts of how they do it, so I'm going to follow that to the T as best as I can. So there's a lot of information, a lot of different things about it though, so I'm not going to claim I'm perfect, but I'm going to try my best. And not to sound like money greedy or anything like that. I don't have a ton of money to spend in this game currently, so that's why I'm allowing it. And also, my 2 first tasks are very combat heavy, and doing either one of these from the start would have just been absolute torture. Basically, what I'm saying is this account is about having fun. I'm not looking to be perfect. I'm just trying to have fun on this one. Alright, so I asked, and it says they can cook. I can cook the stuff I have, but only in like amounts that are required for the task. So a couple inventories at a time, basically. So good thing we have some beef and chicken. We're almost out of food. So I just got a blue, and apparently I have to bank them. I can't do them until I get a clue step. Was kind of hoping I could stack them up, but oh well, not a big deal. Alright, so we're getting food since we teleported out for that beginner clue like an idiot, because I thought I could stack them, but apparently can't do that, so figured we'd get some food while we're here. This is a legitimate way that I can get food. That's something. I am glad I stopped at 15 thieving, because that is the, if I get a clue step, that is something I'm allowed to do for easy clues. Alright, and that should be 500 -1 kebabs all ready to go. All bought one at a time. But hopefully that should be enough food to finish up this task. Yeah, that about sums it up. Sandwich lady comes. What'd she give me? Another kebab. Alright, we've been doing this for quite a while. We're going to go ahead and buy ourselves an adamant sword. A little more DPS. Definitely needed at this point. We are 331 skeletons, so we're almost at the drop rate for the ancient shard. Just got another upgrade, iron pickaxe. Now we have an iron pickaxe and an iron axe, so that'll be good for the future. I was just looking at the skeleton drop table. They don't drop pickaxes, so I must have accidentally killed one of these while AFKing slightly. So, yeah, got an iron pickaxe. I think these still drop the ancient totem. I'm going to check. If they don't, I will drop it. Alright, looks like they do indeed drop the totem, so I don't feel like that's cheating, because there's just as much of a chance I could have got it from these guys as skeletons. As you can see, we are going very, very dry on this task. So the drop rate is actually 1 in 471 for one of them. So a third of that to get one of them, plus 314 for the ancient shard. And in one kill, we'll have the drop rate for that. And we haven't gotten it yet. Not ideal. Not ideal. This grind is my second task ever, and it's taking very, very long. Here's our stats right now. We're at 14 prayer just from burying these bones. 35 defense, 36 strength, 40 attack, 34 hit points. Yeah, it's not going well. And we don't get it on drop rate. So now we are officially 3 times the drop rate, technically, I guess. Oh, there it is. We got the ancient shard. Finally! That took 568 skeleton kills. Alright, let's get out of here and let's go complete the task. Alright, we can check that one off, and that will put us, I believe, at 1% easy. Our first percentage on the account. That is fantastic. Let's go ahead and generate the next one and see what we get. Get a giant key. That won't be too bad. We can do it right where we're at right now. And that is our task completed already. That one only took 14 kills. That was a really fast one. Let's go get the next. Alright, that was the fastest one we've had by far so far. Let's go ahead and complete it. And 2% easy. Let's generate the next. Get 1 unique from Shades of Morton. And with that, we're going to go ahead and call this episode 1 of my Generate Task series. Again, credit to Tedious for the spreadsheet. You are awesome, and this is so much fun, even though the grinds are very long. In order to do this task, we have a lot of stuff we gotta do. We gotta do Priest Impero, we gotta do the Morton quest, Shades of Morton quest, so we can unlock the Shades of Morton minigame, which means we need to do Druidic Ritual, because we need 15 herb lore. So we have a lot of big grinds ahead of us. So if you have enjoyed this series, make sure you hit like and subscribe. I'm gonna be going a long time on this one too, right alongside my Asgarnia Ultimate Iron Man. I will see you guys next time.